Have you lately wondered if life is complete with yes, 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 and misleading you from your dreams? How about the Stoicism tradition had something towards rectification and success? No. Join me into the series of journeys where we come to the tuning on the wisdom learned in being stoic, no to 9 types of people all the time. Stoicism for guarding your productivity and boundaries. The philosophy of no. Being wise to be vulnerable. Controlling our lives seems to be all about stoicism. A stoic is a person, Marcus Aurelius, who I may justly need to point out, who approves control over life's junctions. Moral purity is the forearm. The rivalry is all the mastery of emotion and impulse. It is in controlling reactions to external events. It was the ideal workshop for a doer's consciousness. It's that feeling of overwhelm that can be achieved by saying yes again, and then all of a sudden you realize that you have. Enter Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius says that what you can be responsible for is your actions. Here's a tangible practice. Start small. When someone exceeds what you can reasonably do for her or him, say that you are sorry and that you would like to, but you are already stretched too far. This way, stop trying to fix feelings of obligation without guilt. It can feel so off-putting. Somehow we are conditioned to think that we should be doing what others tell us to do. But regarding mental health and personal growth improvement, it is actually critical. Setting priorities, challenging your fears. The decision to live the process of saying no implies that you commit to your own path and needs, rather than accepting overwhelming pressure as per societal norms. The fear that you fear is a warning of things imagined rather than real, as Seneca suggests. You might use no and avert the fear of missing out or disappointment from other people, which is how productivity is achieved. Think of Warren Buffett's 5-25 rule. He writes down 25 goals and then selects only 5 to work on, saying no to the rest. It is not just about productivity, it is about resilience and assertiveness. Here is what you can do. Identify the top tasks of your week that have to happen and commit to doing them. So when something else pops up, just put it next to that list to see if it falls under these priorities. This does make time spent on what is most important to you, so that you can further enhance your personal growth. Avoiding distractions. Reclaiming your time. When he spoke about his own handling of his impulses, Epictetus always emphasized the use of the word no as a practice of mindfulness and resiliency with respect to retraining oneself in the art of living in accordance with nature and overcoming provocations. It is indeed not only about retrieval in pieces either. At the break of the whip, all those distractions and electronic intrusions can throw you off your course significantly. Maximize productivity. Isn't that the best productivity lesson of all time? Remember that Steve Jobs returned to Apple with a very clear, direct vision, and he told people no to anything that wasn't core towards that vision. So establish fixed times when you will look into your mail or other media. Really, set this up trims until those breaks in the background will get blocked just where those windows are left open. But those actions rankest drastic help for you from here. Establishing boundaries that will safeguard your peace. According to Oprah Winfrey's production philosophy on control, serene minds need to be infiltrated with trouble. It is therefore through this that young people too can extrapolate the need for setting borders as part of that very meditation, seeking after mental health. Apatheia is that calm, the center on which all solitude pivots. Hell-busting is a positive. However, it will do you good. Action step. Invent a power phrase meant for setting a boundary in case you want to practice it. For instance, I need to give myself the time to heal right now, so I have to decline. This gives you the chance to keep on track with your productivity as well as self-betterment in a polite way. It is about preserving one's peace in a world that keeps demanding more. Okay, wrap it up then. In a world that wants more from you and more, remember, when you say no, it doesn't just reject the request. It places your values, time, and peace into that no. By adopting that stoic principle of saying no, you are not really guarding against losing just your time, but rather nurturing your precious soul, dreams, and journey over due time leading to success. As we commit ourselves to this stoicism for our own self-improvement, and not for our own selfish, yes to our personal emotional intelligence and personal growth too. What will you say no today to be able to say yes to your future self? Share with us your stories, your struggles, and of course the victories too, in the comments below. And if this resonates with you, like, subscribe, and let's walk on these paths of wisdom toward a life worth saying yes to. Remember, you're not alone. Every no is a step towards the life you deserve, filled with productivity, motivation, and mental health. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. And together, let's build a world where saying no is recognized as an act of self-improvement and resilience. Comment down your personal ways or steps you use to practice saying no, or handling difficult situations where saying no isn't straightforward or has something significant at stake.